we're just about ready to get this one started. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And the starting group for the Grizzlies: Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
Now here's Iguodala. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Iguodala, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Jackson looking around. Back to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Iguodala dishes to Jackson. Here's Morant. Olynyk against Jackson. Shoots over Olynyk. Miami grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler, definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him, expressed interest in playing for Miami, and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
No good from Dragic.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Dragic. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Here's Dragic on the money from 12 feet away.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Dragic. Morant kicks to Allen, and it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Dragic. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. Allen finds Jackson. From deep, Iguodala. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami trailing. Right side, Butler. Waiters outside. Dragic taking his time here. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
I mean, tremendous quickness off the pick and roll. Goran Dragic will run this on you all day.
Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Up top, Dragic. Outside, Butler. Dragic finds Adebayo. Now here's Waiters. Over Allen. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. To the middle. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Back to Allen. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Miami grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Olynyk. Outside Dragic. And he drops that one in. Dragic has got his 3rd basket of the night. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. He has 5. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Releases from 15, and he makes that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Dragic. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. James Johnson's checked in for Olynyk. Crowder, he's checked in for Memphis. Goes up off the inbound, and there's the nice layup by Butler.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Dragic, and it's Morant missing. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Waiters, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Morant. Over Johnson. That shot no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler. Right through the D for the layup. Butler's got 6.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. One of their keys tonight will be slowing down Goran Dragic. Coach said, you talk about the triple threat, shooting, driving, and passing. That's Dragic in a nutshell. He can hurt you all 3 ways. Kevin will see which way they prioritize in this one.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Grayson Allen. Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup is up and in. And that's now 9 points for Ja Morant.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Butler on the wing. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and yes, it's good.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Good on the jump shot. Dragic has got 8.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, wow!
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. That one drops for him.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Rab's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. That's good from Morant. Well, you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 10. 5 on the clock. Jones dishes the winner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Smitty, you've seen this before, separating teams that can make the deep playoff run, those that can't get bounced out early. What have you found is the difference between those two?
Well, a lot of times, Kevin, it comes down to those teams have more talent that can make those deep playoff runs. Also, they can make adjustments. And then I think also they're a team that has better chemistry, and they can win defensively and not just have to rely on their offense.
That free throw, no good.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
He hits the second from the line.
A new Memphis head coach, 3 of the last 4 seasons. Changeover in the front office as well. Hopefully, they'll find some continuity moving forward.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rab kicks to Jackson. Outside Crowder. A second chance effort, and it's laid in by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Passes it to Johnson, and here's Winslow. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Smitty, this Grizzlies team has always given a good effort. How tough do you think it is to see a coach let go, even when his players are responding?
You know, it's very tough because you gain trust in that coach. And often having a coaching change are more of a symptom of what's going on above them in the front office.
Here's Winslow, following the basket by John Morant. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
Now the pass to Jackson. Buries it down low. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Winslow. Butler on the wing. And they double up Butler. On the wing, Johnson. Baseline J on the way. And there's another one for the Heat.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Morant kicks to Crowder. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, Jones. Back to Winslow. Now Butler. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Well, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, Johnson and Leonard together up front. Winslow and Butler comprise the backcourt, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's good from Winslow.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
Adebayo is checked in for Leonard. Good on both. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
Now here's Brooks outside for Jackson. The dish now to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 19 points.
The whole package, Morant gives you everything, including range.
Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Winslow. The Heat need to get a shot off. Launches a three. And it's Butler missing. Memphis leading. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. For Memphis, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Tipped away. Brooks against Butler. Anderson kicks to Brooks. Jackson passes to Brooks. Fires from the wing. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Now here's Winslow. D right on him. That's a 2 from Butler. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it's Jones with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Morant. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Rab. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Winslow kicks to Butler. Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's blocked. Another shot, and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his second.
Jimmy Butler is really forcing the issue, leaving the defense no choice but to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good Butler. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Johnson, and it's Waiters in for Derek Jones. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, one thing the Heat have been terrific at the last few years, protecting the rim.
The Heat have taken an old-school approach to the center position, choosing physical intimidators over floor spacers.
The Heat trail by 3. Now here's Winslow. Over Allen. Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Anderson wide open. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Winslow against Allen. Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. From deep. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Iguodala with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Allen.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Inside. Olynyk the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Winslow against Allen. Pass to Rapp. That's tipped. Butler with the ball. He's got 15. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Butler. Puts it up from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And the pass to Rapp. Outside Jackson. Anderson right side. Pass to Rapp. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Outside Butler. Back to Waiters. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Butler, guarded by Jackson. Fires at the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Winslow against Iguodala. Allen passes to Anderson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Rabb got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots. The Heat trail by 8. Winslow up top, defended by Allen. Winslow kicks to Butler. rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Rab's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Anderson. Sweet little floater. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Passes it to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. It's up a 3. Butler missing again.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Now here's Allen. Six to shoot. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Here's Waiters. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Allen outside. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now. Knocked away. Stolen by Anderson. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Rebound by Olynyk.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Shots good from Butler.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Allen outside. Fires from deep. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Waiters passes to Olynyk. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Well, you love the energy that Bam Adebayo brings while he's on the floor. Great finisher who hustles nonstop. Really, the only question is how you match him up on the defensive end.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Jimmy Butler.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Crowder. 4 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter. And those position questions you mentioned with Adebayo. A bit of a tweener in the post.
Yeah, he is. Adebayo has a game that is suited for a center. He attacks and stays close to the rim. But he's had a hard time matching up against some larger centers. And that's why we haven't seen more of him.
Now Jackson. After Justice Winslow missing on that last 3-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Andre Iguodala. How he did last season. He averaged about 5 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And here's Dragic after Josh Jackson hitting the 3. Here's Waiters. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Still beating ball.
.35 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Pocket 2 from the inbound. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Dion Waiters. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. The pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Jones. Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
You see the hard-working nature of Goran Dragic, staying with his man and affecting his shot.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Andre, how have you guys established things in the first half?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
We'll see if you keep talking in the second half. Thanks, Andre. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' five. Morant now in at the guard spots. Iguodala and Jackson Jr. at the forward slots. And it's Valanciunas in at the five, roaming the paint. Allen finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Waiters passes to Butler. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Olynyk against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Waiters again missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
They double him with Butler. Outside for Jackson. A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. That's 7 points for Iguodala. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. 15-point game. Loads it up for Butler. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Outside Dragic, Butler on the wing. To end the run. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 17. And finished off by Morant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. Offensive rebound. Adebayo finds Olynyk, and it's good for 2.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Tries it from 9. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dion Waiters.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
The first free throw is good.
And Memphis owing a pick to Boston. Rumor was they hoped it would convey this summer rather than rolling over to the 2020 draft.
Moving up to number 2, not a bad outcome. With a potential star in Ja Morant, they've got another key player for their rebuild.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And steady improvement, Smitty, for Lithuanian big man Jonas Valanciunas. You look at his per-minute numbers, pretty impressive.
They are. He'll give you 20 and 10 with 30 minutes a night. But in today's game, it's so perimeter-oriented. Will he get that opportunity?
Here's Dragic from outside, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Not really a long-range shooter, but going Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Allen inside. He's guarded by Waiters. Off with the layup.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Adebayo passes to Dragic. Waiters outside. Pass to Dragic. Clock at 6. From about 19 feet, the Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. From deep, Iguodala. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 19 points.
This is where Jimmy Butler really does his best work, when he can use his length and strength to full advantage.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Olynyk. Grizzlies making the shot, and that one drops. Olynyk's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. It's Allen on the wing. Excellent D there from Waiters.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And the basket is good. 21 points for Butler.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Dragic. And that one's good. Morant
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points in the game. Butler finds Dragic. Adebayo with the ball. Passes it to Butler. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Out to the wing. Valanciunas. Rebound by the Heat.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now Iguodala. After the missed three from Goran Dragic, Allen kicks to Morant. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Morant. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
Group getting ready for Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Jones checked in for Butler. And Winslow subbed in for Waiters. Then for the Grizzlies, Jay Crowder's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Grayson Allen. Now here's Dragic. 11 points in the game. From past the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Valanciunas. That shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Dragic. Nice D from Brooks.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Anderson dishes to Morant. Dragic comes with the double team. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Dragic. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Winslow, the pass to Dragic. Trying to get open is Johnson. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got his fourth assist in this one. Johnson over to help. It's Brooks on the wing. Kicks to Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For Justice Winslow, the former 10th overall pick out of Duke, he has transformed himself into a Swiss Army knife of a wing player. Gives you a bit of everything.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, it's funny to think that not too long ago, Smitty, Winslow was viewed as a defensive specialist.
And in all fairness, that was not too long ago, like you said, Kevin. But what I like now, his playmaking has improved to where he can create for others, and he's getting more and more confident on his threes and scoring.
Valanciunas hits them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Dragic against Brooks. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Winslow's got 6 points.
Making things happen in close, that's where Winslow is most comfortable scoring the basketball.
Feeds to Morant. It's stolen by Jones. In transition, here comes Miami. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
And Memphis making a change here. Rabs checked in. Both free throws good from Dragic.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Now here's Morant. He's got 27.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Dragic against Brooks. And here's Winslow. 6 points for him. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
The first one falls.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Second free throw, no good.
And last season, the Grizzlies increasing their rate of 3-point attempts. But still.
Oh,
yes!
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Dragic against Brooks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Dragic. Winslow against Crowder. The tray. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside, Jones. This is to Winslow. Jones against Crowder. Jones, the pass to Dragic. On the wing, Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jackson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Winslow up top. He's got 7. Pass to Dragic. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
A thank you very much pass from Goran Dragic. Rewarding the screener, he rolls off with the intent to score.
And Winslow comes to help. To the middle. Here's Rab. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
And the first one at the line is good. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Heat trail by 14. Johnson dishes to Winslow. Back to Johnson. Jones kicks to Dragic. Over Iguodala. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the basket by Jackson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Dragic. On the wing, Winslow. And it goes down 2 points. And so it's Memphis with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Johnson and Leonard together up front. Justice Winslow out there with Dragic, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Memphis leading by 14. Here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
So it's Miami now. Now Winslow. Pass to Dragic. From the wing. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 5 assists tonight. And Jones over to help. Jackson down low. Leonard's there. Iguodala finds Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, for Josh Jackson, not really the sophomore season he was hoping for. Didn't take a major leap forward and saw him fighting for reserve minutes at times.
First one falls for. And with Jackson, Greg, they just need to see more from him.
The upside, it's still there for Jackson, but nothing is guaranteed in the NBA. He needs to keep working on his game to live up to the lofty draft expectations.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. Dion Waiters comes in for Jones. That one is no good.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
And you watch Olynyk play, and he has the skill set of a stretch four. Solid enough from outside, although he struggled last season, can give a team a different look from the post spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And with Olynyk, he has the size to play at the 4 or the 5.
Olynyk is a legit 7-footer, and he has added beef inside the lane. Though until he improves as a rim protector, we'd rather have him as a 4.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Leonard. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Goran Dragic. Allen's checked in for Memphis. That's good from Morant. Now here's Winslow. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Olynyk. Yep, that one goes in there.
There was a time that Dion Waiters would have jacked up that shot. Patience delivers the basketball on point.
Allen for 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Waiters with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Allen for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Winslow, the pass to Waiters. Pulls up on the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Winslow finds Olynyk. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Butler.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor. The 6'9" Kyle Anderson has a 7'3" wingspan. A big asset defensively. Not the most athletic, but he racks up blocks and steals.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And you look at Anderson, he likes playing with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he has good ball handling for his size and great court vision. We call him slow-mo, but he can get to the rim on his drives, and he's a good finisher when he gets inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this summer, a lot of work in the weight room for Jaren Jackson Jr. Rebounding, one of his few weaknesses last season. Adding strength, it will help.
Both free throws good from Jackson. And a high rate of fouls for Jaren Jackson and Smitty dating back to college.
You're right. Adding strength can also help in that area. Able to do your work early is also a key for him. And also denying deep position.
And he's good on the three ball. Butler's got 29 in the game.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And Waiters kicks to Olynyk. And the three off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Waiters against Anderson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shots good by Waiters.
Sometimes under defensive pressure, Dion Waiters tries to do too much, but that time makes a nice adjustment on the shot.
To the inside, Grant. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Winslow dishes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Passes to Crowder. Over to the wing. Got a piece of it. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Crowder's got his first basket of the night.
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical abilities.
Here's Olynyk. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson against Adebayo. Allen inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant passes to Crowder. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Anderson. To the middle. Winslow dishes to Olynyk. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Waiters over to help. It's Allen on the wing. On the corner. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. The feed to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 31.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Raiders no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Butler. He dishes it to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And Memphis also making a switch. Iguodala's checked in. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Valanciunas. Over Adebayo. That one a little long. The Heat trail by 10. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look at the concentration from Valanciunas on that play. Takes the foul and still finishes the play.
Now the Heat with it. They trail by 11. Steps back and fires. The shot off that time. And Memphis the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Jackson. Rebound by Olynyk.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Puts it up from 12. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And they double up Butler. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Over Dragic. Jackson misses. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 13-point game. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Allen. And it's 9 points for Andre Iguodala.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
2 minutes. Inside goals.
Olynyk against Allen. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they double up Butler. The pass to Adebayo. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Butler missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
More of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. No jive, both sides. No lies, stuff working to oversize. This point on
now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Nunn passes to Hero. Here's Okpala. Pass to Hero. Here's Mate. Guarded by Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
That's his first personal foul. Okpala. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
They grab their own miss and stay with the play. Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Okpala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Okpala. 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Melton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.